Are you suffering with the bleeding nose and you does not know why it has been happening to you and what are its causes? Why I am facing this kind of problem? Then this video is for you. Hello, welcome to my channel. Myself Dr. Megha from Homoeopathic Clinic and I'm a practitioner of homeopathy from 5 years. So today I'll be talking about epistaxis, that is bleeding from the nose. Why the bleeding in the nose happens? Of course, it's a common thing, but it does not happen to everyone. It only happens who have a very dry skin. Because of the dryness of the nose, because of less hydration in the body, the patient feels like means there is so much of blood which comes out from the nose. And another cause is that injury to the nose or any other scalp area, any other areas. It may also lead to bleeding in the nose or dry hair. When you are in a condition where there is so much of dryness in the hair, then also you can face this kind of problem. So you should first kind of rule out your cause, because whatever may be the disease, first if we rule out your cause, only you can treat that disease completely. Because if you are in a place where there is so much of dry hair and you take the medicine for the bleeding of the nose, but that bleeding stops, but again it repeats after some 3 months 4 months, because your body is an dry skin, dry body, then it's not going to work. Because you should know what is the cause, right? When you remove the cause and when the treatment is given, only the cure happens. Okay, we'll also discuss about um, what are the things you should do when you are having the bleeding from the nose. First thing is that you should sit upright. Okay, sit straight and lean little bit forward. After that, you press your nose for 10 to 15 times softly, slowly. Then hold on where there is an bleeding which is coming from. You should just put a little bit pressure. You should hold on. After 3 to 4 minutes, of course, the bleeding stops. If the bleeding is not stopping even after 10 to 15, 20 minutes, then it's a medical emergency. You should just go and consult your doctor. Okay, don't neglect it, because there is loss of blood when there is an bleeding almost about 10 to 20 minutes. So don't neglect it. Okay, these are the things you should do. Then if you are having very dry skin and you see that there is a little discharge, drop wise discharge, or thick crust which is coming out of the nose, which is also mixed with blood, then your body is craving for the water. See, you are the special person. You and your sibling, means your brother, sister, cannot be same. You may be saying that they drink only 2 liters of water. I drink 3 liters of water. Still, I have the dry skin. They are different and you are different. Okay. The thing you should do is what is needed for your body. Then only you can be treated completely. If that is been happening, drink lots of water, because your body needs water, because your cells need water. Your body is made up of 80% of water, so drinking water is not injurious. Okay, drink water how much your body can really want it, and you will be better. Your body only gives you the signal that it's okay or it's not okay. Till that time you should be taking on the water. Okay, we'll be discussing these are the things we should be doing. Now we'll be discussing about what are the homeopathic medicines which are really helpful in the treatment of bleeding from the nose. First medicine which I really kind of give to my patient who says that they have this kind of bleeding from the nose, or menses, periods time bleeding, or any other bleeding, I preferably give melifonium. Its action is same as the means it's always kind of stops the bleeding. wherever it is, if the bleeding is been happening in the body, like piles, there is bleeding also when passing the motion. It really kinds of neutralize the bleeding and it treats the area which is being injured. Next one is Silesia. Nose bleeds while removing hard and dry crust from the nostrils. I already said some people complain that it is not troubling, but when they go for other consultations like headache, coffee or something like that, they say that when I remove the crust particle which is on secretion from the nose, that time I feel like little bit blood has been mixed in that time you can think of Silesia. Okay, you can also give Silesia when there is nasal bone is very sensitive, because when you touch your nasal bone, if there is little bit hurt, if you hurt your nasal bone to some other things, the bleeding starts. That is very sensitive to the nasal bone. For some people it does not happen, right, like that. Next one is ammonium carb, bleeding from the nose when washing the face and hands. Dark blood which does not coagulate easily. This is given when there is, I already said, when the bleeding does not stop after 3 to 4 5 minutes also, then you can think of ammonium carb. Okay, bleeding from the nose when washing the face and hands. Dark blood which does not coagulate easily. Next one is Bryonia alba, frequent bleeding of the nose when menses should appear. This is one of the premenstrual symptoms. Okay, the patient says that I get constipation. Some people say there is bleeding from the nose before the menses start. That time you can think of Bryonia alba. Aurum trifolium epistaxis with constant pricking of the nose, because you are always kind of injuring your nostrils, your inner part of the nose. Carpovit. Daily attack of epistaxis. Patient becomes pale after bleeding because of loss of blood, because the patient is always bleeding. Daily bleeding means there is a loss of blood. Next one is ambrosia, bleeding mostly in the morning and there are crust of dry blood in the nostrils. Next one is ferrum phos epistaxis when no cause is known. Ferrum phos is also given in the anemic patient who have very low immunity as a general remedy for recurrent bleeding. You can think of ferrum phos. You can give ferrum phos as 6x, means biochemic remedies, or the 30 CH in the potency also. Next one is ipecac. Blood is bright red and nausea is usually present. With the bleeding of the nose, this both should be present, then you can think of ipecac. Next one is phosphorus, bleeding from the nose when blowing the nose. Quantity of the blood is very small and in drops. Handkerchief is always stained with the blood. You can think of phosphorus. Next one is vipera. Chronic bleeding, even lifelong epistaxis, is cured by the use of this remedy. It is considered as a specific for epistaxis. Vipera, till now I had not given for anyone, because I does not use snake remedies very often. I only use vegetable and mineral remedies because it's unsafe for the patient and for myself also. If I, in the future, if I meet someone from the animal family or animal kingdom, I may give. I cannot say that, but you can use the homeopathic medicines for the bleeding from the nose, because homeopathic medicines cure the disease which is present and will really give you the complete cure and complete relief. If you're really seeking the help from someone that you wants to be completely cured, completely revealed from all the problems, then you can go for homeopathic medicines. Homeopathic medicines does not have any kind of side effects, and it is only given on the symptom basis to cure you from the internally to the external. Thank you so much for watching my video till the end, and I request you to like and subscribe and share my videos for the needy one. Have a wonderful life and have a good life, and always kind of think of good things and also do good things for others. And don't forget to press on the bell icon, because whenever I put a new video you will be notified. And don't forget to press on the bell icon. Okay, then I really request you guys, if you have any kind of diseases which you really want to know about, that homeopathy medicine work on these diseases, how is the result and everything, you can just comment on the comment section. I'll be doing the video on that. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and a fantastic life.